Good morning. Coming to you live from Kihei, Hawaii this morning. Welcome to day number 14 of our ritual and routine challenge. If you guys hear some crazy chickens in the background or planes going over, my apologies. It's just kind of part of the atmosphere for today's class. If you've ever been to Hawaii, we have wild chickens everywhere, so they're probably gonna pop in some cock-a-doodle-doos halfway through here. This one is going to be kind of short and sweet. I wanted to have the theme for today's class be courage. And, I'm not here today to show up and tell you what it means to be courageous. I think we all have that in our hearts somewhere. We know what that switch is for us to turn on that part of us that shows up in situations where we really need to kind of be our biggest, boldest self. And so yeah, this is just a reminder today. I think that there's so many instances throughout the day that I kind of use this posture, use tuning into my breath, tuning into the alignment of my body as a way to kind of step into my most courageous self. And for some of you who might be just tuning in to daily ritual, to yoga, to alignment in general, I just want to share today. I'm going to do a quick little movement session on something that I actually haven't incorporated into a movement class in a while, so I'm a little bit excited. But just I'm going to walk us through some sun salutations. And the reason I chose to do some sun salutations for our movement today is just as kind of a symbol of waking up and meeting the sun, meeting each day with the intention to cultivate self-love, cultivate self-care, so that we can really show up for whatever it is that, whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever it is that you're motivated, you're driven by in this life. And, maybe you're still trying to figure that out too, which is perfectly okay. But meeting each day, courageously, releasing any comparisons or attachments or ways that you think that you should be, and just really meeting yourself exactly where you're at, and knowing that that's perfect. And I think that takes a lot of courage, because it's really easy to compare ourselves to others, compare ourselves to who we think we should be, and not just cultivate gratitude and self-love for all the things that your life exactly how it is right now, my life exactly how it is right now. I've done a lot to kind of manifest and call all of this in, and sometimes it's easy to just dive into the next I need all these things, I don't have all this is what I want my life to be next week, or a year from now, or 2 years from now. And we've spent all this time kind of cultivating and calling in everything we have right now, and sometimes we forget to be grateful for all of the beauty that we're surrounded by, all the abundance that we're surrounded by. So today I invite you, maybe you guys can post a comment, maybe you can share with me ways in which you cultivate courage in your life. And I hope that you'll join me for just a really simple movement here. I'm going to teach the sun salutation that I learned at my yoga teacher training in India. So it's a little bit modified for maybe some that you have done it in other classes before. So I'll guide you through it. If you have any questions, you can tune in. And I'm just gonna readjust the camera here. Zoop. And we'll come up just a bit. Oh, there's the chickens saying greeting you all. Perfect. All right, so if you have a mat, I invite you to make your way to the top of the mat. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna bring it back just a bit. There we go. All right, and so from the top of our mat, we're gonna take the feet about hip-width distance apart. Find a gentle bend in through the knees. Close the eyes. And just settle into the breath. Feel the body. Feel the breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And here we're going to practice having every movement be guided by a full breath. So we're not going to move and then have the breath come, but rather we're going to use the breath to move our body. All right, so we'll go through a few sets, gentle bending through the knees, little to no weight in the heels. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up wide and high. Exhale, bend through the knees, both hands make their way to the mat. Inhale, step the left foot back, drop the knee down, point the toes. We're going to hold the breath, right foot back to meet the left. And then exhale, knees to the floor, keep the hips up, chest to the floor, forehead. Inhale, scoop forward. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips up. Inhale, step the left foot forward, in between the hands. Drop the right knee back, point the toes. Exhale, right foot forward to meet the left. Grab onto the ankles, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands heart center. Now on the right side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, gentle bend through the knees, forward fold. Inhale, step the right foot back, drop the knee down, untuck the toes, gaze comes forward. Hold the breath here, left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, knees down, keep the hips lifted, elbows in, chest, forehead. Inhale, scoop forward. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips up. Inhale, step the right foot forward, in between the hands. Drop the left knee down, point the toes, wide across the shoulder blades. Exhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right. You can bend through the knees here, grab onto opposite elbows. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands to chest. So that's one round of sun salutations. I'm going to walk us through a few more rounds here. Just try and find a nice flow with it. Good, little to no weight in the heels, bending through the knees. Inhale, arms up. Shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Inhale, step the left foot back. Drop the knee down, point the toes. My right knee is in line with my right ankle. Hold the breath, step the right foot back to meet the left. Exhale, knees, keep the hips lifted. Chest, forehead. Inhale, scoop forward. Exhale, curl the toes, send the hips back. Inhale, step the left foot forward, in between the hands. Drop the right knee back, point the toes. Exhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. Forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Belly long, shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, step the right foot back. Point the knees down in the back. Hold the breath, the left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, scoop forward. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips. Inhale, left foot forward, in between the hands. Drop the right knee down in the back, point the toes, draw the gaze forward. Exhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. Grabbing onto the ankles, pull the head forward and down. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale. Hands, heart center. Good. For the next 2 rounds, I want our focus to really be on keeping our mind focused on the present moment by just focusing on the breath. So each inhale, as I say inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Listen to my cues. See if you can keep the mind. Think of the thoughts as like clouds passing by us in the sky. And instead of attaching onto them, just kind of notice them, allow them to pass, and keep your mind focused on the breath. All right, here we go. 1 more round. With an attitudinal intention to cultivate as much courage as you can, or whatever it is that you're going to step into for the rest of your day. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, left foot back. Hold the breath, right foot back to meet the left. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale. Scoop forward. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips up. Inhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Drop the left knee down, point the toes in the back. Exhale, left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, hands, heart center. Last time on the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step the right foot back. Knee down, point the toes. Hold the breath, left foot back to meet the right, plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, scoop forward. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips back. Inhale, step the left foot forward. In between the hands, drop the right knee back, point the toes, gaze comes forward. Exhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, bring the arms up wide and high. Exhale, soften the shoulders, bring the hands heart center. Take a moment to just feel any differences in the body. Good, notice the breath if it's nice and warmed up. Notice the heartbeat, maybe pulsing a little bit more than it was at the beginning of class. Good, and just using your movement, using your yoga practice is really an opportunity to just drop in to the present moment. And we're sensory beings, so using all of our awareness, using our cultivated awareness to feel as much as we can, and really use that as an opportunity to just grow every moment and really step into your life, whatever it is that you're calling in, and step into it with courage, because you deserve it and you're a bright light. And thank you so much for taking the time to move with me today, and I hope you guys all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Lots of love from Maui, and we'll check in with you guys soon. See you for day number 15 tomorrow.